Welcome to Onivia, League of Legends highlights. These are the best highlights from today's LCK matchup.
Well, not completely, it wouldn't be completely and utterly doomed. It would just be mainly really bad.
It would be. As we do see the early dragon to come through, obviously in the same amount
further. So there's that level 6 like you were talking about.
Perfect knows this. Should know this.
Well, Rascal is still level 4, but that's a very, very dangerous sponge. And so Perfect is just dead, and that is first blood going over to Rascal. That's going to help him out. Who?
Yeah, I don't know how many times Barrow is going to want to do that either.
Yeah.
Usually, I think we've mostly seen him become Corki, Callista, maybe he wants to go for. But it's mostly been just BDD.
It's not that level 6, so can be very pivotal.
Without Equalizer, I think the DRX should feel confident to take this.
Well, still going to be a Glacial Prison connecting here onto Sponge. There's the flash forward. They find the Pop Blossom. Sponge is going to get taken down first, but he does get the ulti out. Still the Teddy's going to get exhausted. That is going to be Rend popped, and Satap solo, the flash forward, and Def just cleans it up. It's a triple for the Callista, and I guess they just didn't need the Equalizer.
Yep, not looking great there for DRX. Rascal even invests the TP, but it doesn't matter. Summoners used, but it's KT that are able to pull the trigger there. Wonderfully done by Pioshik, and Sponge. Oh, really caught off guard on that one. Spell Shield could have made that whole play not work out, but wasn't able to get the timing right. And then basically everything snowballed from there. The Nocturne able to be used defensively. Rascal also. I think it was catching the ball wave.
Yep, they have an Equalizer this time as Perfect waiting on a flank angle here as Beryl moving on over, wants to find his angle, does have his Pop Blossom back up and available as there's the Equalizer, but it steals the Drake! Oh, okay, well now Pop Blossom's going to come on through just to try and get rid of this cannon. Rascal going down extremely low, but Beryl is going to pop as well. There goes the Nocturne. Satap's getting chased down by Def, who is so incredibly fed at this point in the game. They'll grab themselves Soul Point, they'll win a team fight.
On the Perfect, get some more gold into Rascal. But the problem is that they know, so this should be a tough one.
Yeah, the Equalizer is going to come down. Great positioning here from Perfect as he does get stunned up and will be taken down. But man, it was closer than it could have otherwise been. Still, it is successful. Get himself back up to health. Now they've started off this Drake.
They gotta go.
Is going to connect there onto Def. Paranoia is going to connect, but the Pop Blossom, it finds two as well. Sponge is completely out of the fight, but now they dash in. The ulti from Satap is gigantic, and now Pioshik and Perfect, the last man standing. Perfect trying to get himself out here. Pioshik is on basically no health, and that is a gorgeous skate in from Satap. That's going to be bounty gold going over to DRX. A triple kill for the Zeri, and maybe even a Baron.
And we knew it was too clean, Atlas. This made way too much sense up until this point. And it's Rascal, who after having had such a rough split, ends up being the difference. Like
Where the KT can get this fight happening on their terms. As Beryl, on an angle, looking like a Sejuani. They are kind of aware that that is not the one. Is going to transform here. Fair bit of damage there onto Pletter, as we can see. Now the extended beam's coming in. Rascal going for that flank angle. And Pioshik, not exactly the target. The exhaust hasn't gone down yet. The Equalizer comes in. Perfect is going to be taken out, but they didn't kill BDD. They didn't kill Def. And KT will punish. This time around, it's not even close. As Teddy, he'll go down in the end, and that is going to be a kill going over to Beryl. That's the ace. That's going to be Soul. It could be Baron. It might even be Game.
And this time around, the crucial members are not found. The dive, not actually getting all the way over the wall. Ends up making...
I really like how as well Beryl holds exhaust for Teddy over the next 2.5 minutes. As that's an Ocean Soul as well. So you can just come in, you can take some Mystic Shot poke and stuff like that if you want to. As Satap, he's going to get teleported on. That is going to be the ulti to come through. The Paranoia comes down, but Satap, he's going to have to flash over this wall. He's burning, but he isn't going to go down just yet as Beryl's going to transform into Bristle and Sejuani. And Satap doesn't have a lot of ability to keep himself alive as he tries to lifesteal off the wave without too many lifesteal items.
Yeah,
that is going to be the end of him.
With BT, like, maybe you find a way, but he didn't. And now, KT going to continue to push. This is kind of what we were worried about. If you pull the trigger, you don't actually get the fight that you're looking for. It gets very dire very quickly. Sponge also using the ultimate there to try and keep his body safe. Didn't work. And now they don't have the ultimate to maybe set up another desperate flank. They do have some wards behind, but they just can't use them.
And Deft is a tank now as well. He's got 4 items. One of them is a Wit's End and that Terminus on top.
And BT.
And BT. Like, it's kind of nutty. He said, Rage Blade? Nah, I'm not about that. I have to jump too fast. I'm just going to build as many pseudo-tank items.
And Ocean Soul?
Yeah, no, he's not really going to be dying anytime soon. One Nexus turret remains here for DRX. As KT still with a minute left on this Baron. They are just going to move on over and take down this mid inhibitor turret. They'll take the mid inhibitor as well. Get another wave in amongst this to try and continue their siege. The big ones starting to really hurt here as the Glacial Prison going to get Arcane shifted out of there by Teddy. That was very good. But now Rascal needs to spend some time on the fountain. He's not going to be there to try and defend this as the Paranoia comes out yet again. Pleta looks for the back line, but he's just going to get burnt to a crisp. And then the snare comes in from Beryl. Rascal can't find anyone with the ulti. It's a double for BDD as the exhaust down on Teddy once again. Make that one a triple. Is this another penta? It's not, because Perfect is going to take away the 4th one. Sponge is going to deny the kill, and there goes.
These were the best highlights from today's LCK matchup. Click that subscribe button faster than Ramus can say, okay. See you on the next one.